What up, y'all? I got a little something from Anton Daniels. Let's get into it.
This is part of your faith.
Yeah, and I mean, just what makes me comfortable. Like,
I don't
you
know. Fuck, I am trying to make you uncomfortable.
No, yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's like, in my mind, I'm kind of like, why is any man giving me a handshake, a hug?
Yeah, I was like, what
dap?
about and we did this.
We did this.
Air high five.
Because I just feel like there should be no man touching me except my husband.
Mr. Gates. Yeah. Are you guys married? Or is this like yeah, I don't know. How does this, I mean, first of all, Kevin's the best. Mm-hmm. You got to keep her. He's a great guy. Very, very, very. Is he still? Are you guys? Is he going? Did you release his semen retention?
Okay, first of all, you guys like 3 questions. So,
okay, well, first things first. He was doing semen retention last time I saw him. Has the retention been lifted?
Okay, well, that's a question you would have to ask him.
Okay.
But we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. Yeah. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and things changing. Honestly, it's like, I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yeah, well.
All right, so I never, ever take these celebrities serious. I think that they all plan on us. I think that they all trying to, it's a way for them all to stay relevant. To be married less than a month is insane.
Yeah,
I just go based off of change behavior long term. First of all, the interviewer's first questions was wild as hell. It's weird as hell. I expect something like that from Cameron, not him. But in addition to that, man, if y'all honestly believe this and if y'all actually took this serious, that's why you got to let things play out longer. And I don't see any real change disposition. She seemed very much like the same person. I can't judge anybody's spiritual journey, but she seems like very much the same person. But with that being said, listen, bro, I don't take Kevin Gates seriously. I don't take Brittany Renner seriously.
Nope.
I think that they all playing in our faces. It's content. It's content. It's relevance. I don't even care if people actually went through with the vows and stuff. It really just shows how gullible the public is for the people that believe it. Yep. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter if you believe it or not because it doesn't affect our lives on a daily basis. It's not earth-shattering and all of that stuff. But, I went with my heart and stuff. That's all nonsense to me. That's all the same mumbo jumbo that I see regular women on a regular basis say. It has no impact whatsoever on how you should live your life and whether or not you should take. Because I've seen a lot of women in the comments and stuff like that for her videos or when she switched over. Good for you. This is going to change whatever. And again, maybe it will change your life spiritually. But if you're still dealing with the same type of guy and the same type of man, and that's the way that you're moving, then you're going to get the same results. Let's continue to play into this and look at what she got to say.
I feel like you've always been, I think anybody...
Why the hell is she at the BET Awards?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
Why?
BET Awards is a joke anyway.
Anybody who ever speaks with you or listens to your long-form conversations will have... I feel like you have your misconceptions because obviously you're in tabloids, you're on fucking Basketball Wives, you're on online.
Yeah.
People make their assumptions about you and who you are, but I feel like anybody who's ever heard you speak and articulate yourself knows that you have a great head on your shoulders and you're not some fucking bop. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, damn. So did.
Bro, how you gonna say Brittany Renner's not a typical bop? Brittany Renner is a bop. What is you talking about, white boy?
Damn. So the divorce was like a week ago. Mm-hmm. Damn. That sucks. Was
many plan, but Allah is the best of planners. So I don't question that, and I don't feel like it's a sucky situation because what is meant to be is always going to be, you know.
So you guys end up divorced, and now there's like a 90-day cool-off period if it reconciles, or you happen to be with child.
No, I'm not with child.
You're not. Okay.
No.
I don't know. That's what you said.
No. I'm saying that's what the time period is for. Yeah. That's why that's in place for that. So it's like, so basically, if you were to, divorce, and then he's like, oh, it's not mine. So there's the 3 cycles. That's kind of why it's 90 days. 3 cycles.
I can imagine being who you are.
And I'm like this here. Anybody that lays down with Brittany Renner is a goddamn idiot.
Mm-hmm.
How much courage and how much it takes for you to step out publicly with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Are you good?
All is truly well. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah. I don't know. I could just.
Yeah. No. If I wasn't okay, like I said, I would.
Because I know you you I feel like you stepping out publicly with somebody is huge for you personally, as for anybody, but you're a public figure, and
yeah.
How is her stepping out publicly a big deal when the reason, and let's just be real, I'm just going to be 100%. The reason that we know her is because of her stepping out publicly with other people. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's not give this too much clout, too much credence. Let's not make this a bigger deal than what it really is. She's the beneficiary of the visibility. Now, again, I think that Kevin Gates is wild, but he's a music artist in the same way that NBA players, NFL players, they all fit the same category.
Yeah, like I said, I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say. And I think when you do that, you get all of the clarity you need, and there's no stone left unturned. You don't have regret. And I think that's really what a lot of people, their issue is, even just in dating, marriage. It's like people don't give it their all. They don't just go for it,
right.
So I feel like, but when you do, you're at peace with whatever happens, because it's like I gave 100%. There's nothing, I left it all on the field, on the table,
right.
whatever metaphor. But yeah, all is well.
Do you feel like, first of all, what are some of the things for you? Because I feel like we've kind of seen you, I wouldn't say grow up, but we've kind of seen you grow up.
You guys have.
Over the last 10, 12 years, however long it's been since you've been a figure publicly, but
13 years.
Islam, how has it changed you, and how has it kind of helped just with you being a public figure, and I feel like it was, we know you to be Brittany Renner, before that Bundle of Brittany, and we know that you got on because of the way you look visually, and now I think when you converted to Islam, it took a lot of people off guard. But what are the things that you're able to take from it that are helping you on a day-to-day basis?
I would say just even all of the guidelines and different things that are in place. But I think the biggest thing that has been so freeing for me is I no longer belong to this world. I just don't. And there's just so much peace. I feel so content. And I just don't feel like a circus animal anymore. So people don't have to respect it. They don't have to like it. I understand people used to jerk off to my pictures and they miss seeing my ass cheeks and all that other stuff. And I have a gorgeous head of hair. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, the soul always wants to evolve.
Right.
And I feel like I mastered that. My soul was crying out for something different to evolve. So it makes my life a lot easier, even just in terms of dressing and wearing hijab, with the way I conduct myself. It is just in complete alignment with where I am going as a woman and, what I want for myself, too.
Yeah, good luck with that, y'all. Y'all do with y'all, please. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T Chanley 40.
Bye, y'all.